Alright everybody, today we're gonna do a little bit of investigation on the techniques of one of the most technical boxers in the history of boxing, Ricardo Lopez, an undefeated Mexican fighter which a lot of people don't even know about, so let's get started with this one. Alright, first technique right here is pinning the head of your opponent. Here in this first clip, Lopez will overcommit to a lead uppercut and miss it. To avoid a powerful counter from Alex Sanchez, he's going to pin Sanchez's head to minimize the precision of Sanchez's punches in all the counters that he might throw at Lopez. Let's look at a clip right now. Overcommit to that lead uppercut, failed to land. Vulnerable for a counter, but look what he does. He throws a left hook and then proceeds to pin Sanchez's head in the process. Alright, we're gonna take a look at another technique that he has, which is pretty much the same with the first one because both of them are frame defense. Where we're gonna look at swiping the shoulders away. Here in this clip, Lopez will show a great lesson on frame defense. Lopez will try to land a jab while Sanchez tries to counter low. But before Sanchez could even do that, Lopez will swipe Sanchez's shoulder to the side, making him off balance and putting him in an awkward angle for the counter. So let's see this clip. Right here. Lopez will throw a jab. Sanchez tries to counter down low. Lopez swipes that shoulder away. Play that one more time. Jab, tries to counter down low. Swipe that shoulder away. Good frame defense from Ricardo Lopez. Alright, let's look at inside slipping. Why he likes to slip on the inside. First, the reason why is because he likes to keep his rhythm, Normally, he slips inside of the jab when he's moving to his left. And when he's moving to his left, the last thing Lopez wants is for his rhythm to stop. I think this is why he likes to slip on the inside, because he does this to keep going to the left and to inadvertently avoid the right hand by pivoting out to his left as he slips inside of the opponent's jab. That's just my theory about it. I'm not sure if that's really the reason why, but anyways, let's see an example right here. Slips to the inside, moves to his left. Imagine if he slips on the outside, he won't be able to move to his left anymore because that rhythm is simply broken. And then he does that one final slip inside of this opponent's jab. Another reason why he slips inside of the jab is to counter with a jab of his own or a left hook or a left uppercut. Just any left hand punches. Lopez is not really known for countering with right hand shots and countering the jab with right hands, overhand rights, or right uppercuts. And I think this is also why he doesn't slip to the outside as much, because it doesn't really find a lot of counter punching opportunities when it happens. So let's look at a clip right here. In the Alex Sanchez fight, there's a lot of techniques that he showed in that fight, so here's one of them. Here, slips to the inside, counters with a left hook to the body. Slips, counters with a left hook to the head. Okay, now we're gonna see how Ricardo Lopez relaxes those shoulders in the middle of his combos. This technique is used by Lopez to avoid his punches from getting sloppy and stiff as the fight goes on. It's a simple one. He just does some mini uppercuts, popping his left shoulder, popping his lead shoulder, and removing any tension that might come from that. Let's watch two examples of this. Watch his lead shoulder. He pops that one, pops it again, and then throws his jab. Here's another example of that. Watch his left shoulder. He's gonna pop that one, does a mini uppercut, then he's gonna pop it again. Another thing I noticed from Lopez is he likes to bait his opponent to throw hooks. He stays close and low to eliminate the long-range punches and the uppercuts. If the opponent tries to throw an uppercut, Lopez is too low for them to even land it. After that, all he has to worry about is defending hooks by ducking under it, a way to gain points and force their opponent to miss their punches. Let's play this one right here. Here, he's gonna stay close and low, and then from here, his opponent can't really throw any straight punches no more, so all he has to worry about is the hooks. If his opponent tries to land an uppercut, it'll be too sloppy and close. It won't produce as much power. Let's see how he ducks here. That's how he baits his opponent to throw that left hook, by staying on the inside, leaning forward, and shifting his weight to the front leg. Here's another clip right here. Again, staying close. And then from here, all he has to worry about is hooks, because if his opponent tries to throw that uppercut, Lopez is too low, and that uppercut will be sloppy as hell. He ducks that one. Alvarez was forced to throw a left hook because he thought he got the range and he thought that he's gonna land it, but that was just a bait. And now let's talk about switching stance for the sake of balance. Lopez will often overcommit to the right hand, making him off balance. He avoids this by switching to a southpaw stance to regain his balance and avoid getting countered after he throws that power shot of his. Here, he's gonna throw that right hand of his. He overcommits to it. He knows that Rosendo Alvarez will be countering with a powerful shot, so he switches into a southpaw stance, and he puts that right leg of his outside of Alvarez's left foot to avoid that right hand counter. Watch his right foot. You see right there, it's outside of Alvarez's lead foot, and then he avoids that right hand counter by staying on the outside. Good strategy right there. Here's another clip right here. He's gonna throw a looping right hand, or a left hook, then a looping right hand. He knows that Alvarez will come back for more, so he switches into a southpaw stance. Then he avoids that counter from Alvarez, and he also regained his balance at the same time. Alright, y'all, that was it. That was my breakdown on Ricardo Lopez, one of my favorites of all time. I'm trying to make it as short as possible. Subscribe if you're new, and like this video. Leave a comment down below. That was it. Peace.